Everybody, it's Bob Louthan. This is a new episode of the Veteran Crowd Network Live. My guests today, Tracy and Jerry Flanagan of JDog Brands. We're going to be talking about something exciting that's coming up, Operation Hidden Treasures. Here they are, Tracy and Jerry. Welcome to the program. Thanks for coming on the Network Live program.
Thanks, Bob.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, so Operation Hidden Treasures premieres Sunday morning, October the 10th on the Discovery Channel. This sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun, described as American Pickers meets Storage Wars with a twist. Sponsored by our friends at Grunt Style. Give a shout out to those guys. Jerry, how did this idea come about? It just sounds like a lot of fun. I got to tell you, the teasers are hilarious.
Yeah, so 3.5 years ago, we were contacted by Jim Melio, the creator of The Dog Whisperer and a bunch of other stuff he's done in Hollywood. And he had heard about our company and he was intrigued. He reached out to us and said, I have an idea. Can I jump on a plane and meet you and Tracy about a reality show? And Tracy and I said, sure, we'll go to dinner, but I have no idea what a reality show is going to look like with the JDog model. So he jumped on a plane, we had dinner, and he explained to us that he thought we had something really cool here. American veterans serving in their own backyards again after their service. They're helping people in need. They're hauling away junk. They're turning the junk into treasure and taking to people that could really use it.
Yeah, you guys share with everybody. I mean, you have been a guest on the Veteran Crowd Spotlight almost a year ago. We talked in depth about JDog and all of that then. But Tracy, I think you had a lot to do with the foundation of JDog Brands. But can you just give us a quick history of how you guys started the franchising business? Because you had another franchising business in the Moonwalk business that I think Jerry told me that one went kind of flat. So anyway, tell us about the foundation of JDog Brands, and then we're going to come back to talk about the program.
So JDog, as you said, we had a retail business where we had to file bankruptcy because it fell with the 2008 economy crash. Yep. So really, JDog was founded as a way to make money and to try to get into something that was recession-proof. So we started doing our own JDog, and once people found out that Jerry was a veteran, they really wanted to support our business, and we just kind of blew up. The phones were ringing, customers really wanted to work with JDog, a veteran-owned and operated business. We were watching the downsize of the military around 2012, and all these guys were getting out, and the veteran unemployment was astronomical at the time. And we realized that we really kind of had a simple business model here that we could duplicate. So I looked at Jerry and I said, well, we really have something here I think we could help. I think we need to franchise this. And he was like, oh no, we're not doing that again. We already did that. And I really want to just build out our territory here in the Philadelphia market, and we'll just do it ourselves. We'll just grow this thing. And I said, Jerry, I really think we could make a difference. It's not rocket science. It's junk removal. You can teach the field. I can teach the customer service and the QuickBooks and the back office administrative stuff. I think this is could be a simple turnkey operation.
And now you're up to 200. You're approaching 260 franchisees here in 2021, and you're going to be keeping up with the Kardashians. Let's just talk about let's talk about the reality show life here. So tell us a little bit about the program, Jerry, and the filming and what you've been through over the last 3 or 4 months getting ready to launch this thing.
Yeah, definitely a brand new experience for me. Reality TV is something where it's hours and hours of filming, and then you turn it over to editors that really make it and turn it into a real show. And that's what Jim Melio has done with his team. The filming was great because you could imagine a bunch of veteran knuckleheads running around, hauling junk, making fun of each other, cracking silly jokes. A lot of this stuff that not make it to the screen for obvious reasons.
There's a lot of veteran humor that gets lost on the community.
Yes, I'm sure there'll be another series that'll have a little different twist to it, but this was a lot of fun, and it's great to see these veterans work together and high five each other and really, get the mission done and make people happy, and they love to serve. And it comes out in the TV show. You can see how happy these guys are by just giving back, and we were able to capture it on film.
You guys are repurposing a lot of this stuff. Tell everybody what that means.
So we are repurposing. We take the items and we recycle them, or we donate them, refurbish them. We're actually auctioning off some of the items that we did on the clean out. So there is an auction piece to the show that I do. We had an appraiser come in for some time, and it was a lot of fun, and I think that'll be a really good piece. And those
is that going to be, is that the items already been auctioned off, or are they actually going to be auctioned at the time of the program?
they're going to be auctioned off for a week as they're announced during the show.
Oh, cool.
The proceeds of the auction are going to benefit our JDog Foundation, where we help with combating veteran suicide. So a lot of the donations were made during the show to veterans in need, or charity organizations, or just families in need. So that definitely comes out.
Hey, tell us about some of the characters on the show. I mean, you guys have cameo appearances, but you really are following around a couple of your franchisees, right?
Yeah, so Joe Yurick is our lead character over here in Lancaster, and he's got a great supporting cast. And our guy Sammy down in Austin, he's got his team down in Texas. So you got the Southern team kind of versus the Northeast Philly team. It's kind of neat to see how they carry themselves in the show. And I think that the show is actually going to be able to feature veterans all over the country. It doesn't really matter where you're at. The junk's all very fun and easy to get to, and then the veterans themselves, the personalities are all different.
I mentioned the trailers that you've got. There's a great scene of the guys trying to haul a big screen TV out of one of the places. It's pretty funny. And tell everybody what the guy's comment is. But we'll probably put a link to it in the show notes with this document. But tell them about that one.
Well, what they like to say in the military is you just have to embrace the suck. And so during that TV, trying to get it up the stairs and out the door, they were embracing the suck, because they eventually had to be very creative with how they got it out. And the real punchline of the whole thing is it got down there. How the heck could it not get back up?
Like they built the house around the TV or something.
It got down there some way. So
and that TV does show up in another episode. I'm not going to tell you what happens to the TV, but later on, that TV does a guest appearance again. It's pretty cool.
Well, as a combat engineer, I know what I might have done to it with some C4, but I'm not going to speculate.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, how about you guys? I mean, what has this done for your schedule? I mean, you're already busy running a franchise. Now you've got to spend all this time doing the filming. I mean, what was your life like during the filming? I understand all 10 episodes are in the box, right?
Yeah, all 10 episodes are in the box. It was chaotic. Thank God we have a great team here of 17 employees that are supporting all of our JDogs as we're doing it. So we didn't miss a beat from running the company. But Jim's based in Los Angeles and Hollywood editing, and we get our phone calls after hours. Mm-hmm. So we all have to match up and time ourselves on approving each episode. The good news is Tracy and I have the eyes on the final approval for everything that goes on the screen, because it's our brand. We want to make sure we're doing it appropriately. But yeah, it reminds me of the military, because you find the hours in the day to get things done, and we've been doing that since April.
Yes.
I wonder if there's some things on the cutting room floor that you wanted them to put on the show as opposed to getting cut out, but we'll visit that on another day. And are there any outtakes, that maybe I can get a private viewing for some of those that
bloopers, you mean? Bloopers?
Yeah, the bloopers. Yeah,
there were a lot of them.
yeah, a lot of Tracy is in every episode, so she got the opportunity to keep saying her lines over and over and over again, and we're watching the finished and saying, what happened to all the other things you said? And that's Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
It just sounds like it's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. We'll give a shout out to your sponsor at Grunt Style. Get some patriotic apparel. Going to get us some JDog bling out there. This is just going to be a lot of fun. Congratulations to both of you on the program. We'll be looking for Operation Hidden Treasures. Again, it premieres this weekend on the Discovery Channel, and then it's also going to be on the American Heroes channel as well. So congratulations. Next thing you know, the Flanagans are going to be running around with the Kardashians. It's just going to be a lot of fun, isn't it?
Oh,
Please don't say that.
no, we're not Kardashians. No.
Well, thank you so much for all the good stuff you're doing. And thank you again for the JDog Foundation as well. Hey, folks, this has been an episode of the VeteranCrowd Network Live. Thanks so much for tuning in. And Jerry, I'm going to give you a big Army Bravo Zulu, and to you and Tracy for that performance. You guys have a great day. Hey, folks out there, that's a wrap.
Thanks, Bob.
Thanks, Bob.